Hello, good morning. This is, well, they don't call me Milton 68 anymore because something happened and I just pressed OK. It's complete folly to do that on the internet, of course. Um, some while ago I did that and ended up getting the most unpleasantly and annoying. It wasn't really a virus, it was a kind of advert. Well, not, it was an advert. It was claiming my hard drive had disintegrated and it would fix so much of it, and then say, if you wish to have the rest of it fixed, this of course costs money. And I couldn't get rid of it, and it's a long story, but it ended in disaster. Anyway, I'm wearing a silly hat. I was given this, and we're having a bit of a cold snap here. The old sky is clear and it is freezing, and they say, well, I think you lose the equal amount of heat all over your body. If I was in here naked, I'd be cold, obviously, because I was losing it all over my body. But most of your body normally is covered with clothing, unless you're a naturist, of course. And I was, oh, you must wear a hat. You lose most heat out the top of your head, which is not true, but you do obviously lose heat out the top of your head. So I've been wondering, really, what opportunity will one get to wear a navy blue fez with a gold tassel? And I haven't been struggling to find such an opportunity. But this morning I thought it's quite cold. I think I'll put this fez on. And even though I'm only wearing it, I'm actually quite warm. So it works. So my advice is get yourself a silly hat, and you will keep yourself warm. Uh, so what's been going on? Well, I went and visited Clive on for the first time in a long time. I'm not quite the popular customer I once was. Though when I do go in there, I do spend a reasonable amount of money, so you shouldn't complain really. Um, I'm just trying to smoke my way through so much tobacco people have very kindly sent me, and it's just been piling up. And I'm not a great one for cellaring tobacco. I mean, it's I appreciate that improvements are made by doing so, but really at the moment I've got so much, and I think that money's tight, so you should really try and smoke some of it. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah. So anyway, but anyway, I went in to see Clive. Jerry, there's a little something on its way for you, mate. I hope it meets with your approval. Um, and I think it's Dan. Dan, I hope you watched the last video and got the thing for northerner.com. I might try and email you. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, funny old week really. Again, struggling a bit, but enough of that. I think every week give you a detailed list of how grim things are. I went in there and had Chinwag, bought a few bits and pieces for people and stuff. And I thought to myself, I've got loads of pipe. And I thought, oh, do you know, I haven't had. And I've been having a hankering, it's sort of like a recovering alcoholic, I suppose. I've had a hankering for cherry tobacco. I don't know why. When I first started smoking a pipe properly, which would be, oh, well, yeah, 20 or nearly 20 years ago. Yeah, maybe 20, yeah. Well, a long time ago. I mean, I've had pipes since I was quite young. But I wouldn't have described myself as a pipe smoker. I just had a pipe. I smoked cigarettes mostly. And so anyway, I had a hankering for cherry tobacco, and do you know, I bought just an ounce. I didn't want to buy two. I thought I won't like this. I'll just, but it's quite nice to revisit old tobaccos. And as I say, when I first started smoking a pipe for full time, this is the one I smoked. It's just a Gavin Hogg European style black cherry. Clive does two. One's got a kind of lighter Cavendish in it. This one's quite a it's moist and dark and quite a. It's kind of like broken flake nearly. Um, it's very pleasant. I got some rope as well, which was cherry, which is the cherry in it in the rope. To be honest with you, is barely detectable. But with this, I guess it's not. Doesn't really. It's got a unique taste to it. It flavours my moustache, which is quite pleasant. So I have a sort of cherry scented moustache for the day. But yeah, I really enjoyed going back to it. You can get people get quite snooty about tobacco. I think, oh, I know I don't ever smoke aromatics. Oh no, that's for the, or vice versa. Or I don't know how you can smoke that stuff. It smells like burning underwear. Or something like that. Um, but it's nice to go back and I don't think I'd go back to smoking it full time. Though I have to say it's very mild and it's very cool burning and I wasn't going to make this video today, but it's just the last bowl of it, and I thought I'd better do a video about it. But I'm right at the bottom of it, so I have to keep setting it on fire for you. Yeah. So anyway, a quiet week other than that. Nice to see Clive. We talked about the cricket. England's recent success in India. Um, which was good, and other things. But yeah, so he was well, and I'll try and get one day. I don't know whether now I'm not one of the highly favoured customers. I don't think. I'm not sure whether he'd do a video for me. But the last time, as if those of you who watched my videos for a while, it wasn't a great success. He's not exactly the most easiest person to talk to. Full stop. Really, you kind of if you hit on a subject he's interested in, cricket, rugby, things like that, off he goes, and it's hard to get a word in edgeways. But the last time I sort of tried to talk to him about today, it was like sort of the shrug of indifference and oh well, it's whatever. Can't and it was rather difficult. But anyway, so there we go. Just a quick video this morning. The pipe, by the way, is the one I got this in honour of Piers Stubbing the Dam. It's a Peterson silver spigot. It's a lovely pipe, and I can't remember if I smoked it last week or not. Maybe I did. Maybe you're getting to see it again. Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Because it was about Peterson. I'm going to be 45 this coming week, and I think the old marbles aren't quite what they used to be. Anyway, so my advice this week is to revisit tobaccos you started smoking when you were first a pipe smoker, however many years ago or months ago that was, and you might be pleasantly surprised. My second piece of advice this week is purchase yourself a silly hat. One, because it's quite fun to have a silly hat. Secondly, you could save yourself money on your heating bills. Other than that, my friends, I hope you all have a great week and behave yourselves. And I shall report back here Sunday, as usual, to let you know what's been going on. Yeah. Maybe in a different silly hat. Okay, have a great week. Bye-bye. Reg. Hello, Reg. Are you going to say hello to everybody on YouTube? You want to say hello, Regis? You want to say no? You're not going to say hello to everybody? Oh, okay. Good boy.